I'd love to take a look at the...
You...
Wenn ich dir gäbe Ersatzteile, fährst du mich zu Flughafen. Warum spreche ich so komisch mit dem? Wenn ich Ihnen die Ersatzteile geben, wären Sie so freundlich, mich zum Flughafen zu fahren?
Will, this chain be of any use?
What do you know? It fits.
Very glad to hear that.
So am I. Where did you get it?
You know, I just strolled around collecting stuff. Wanted to make a necklace out of this chain, but I don't like it anymore. Where did that car go?
Depends which one you mean. The cabriolet went to a garage.
No, the one from the gate.
No idea. Didn't even have time to chat to the driver.
And I've got a nice little pump right here.
Thanks a lot.
I kind of figured you wouldn't want to give your wheel the kiss of life.
What an amazing intuition.
So, will you give me a lift now?
Sure. Hop in. The ride's on the house.
Naja, das hat aber... hat aber lang... Nein, ja nur bis zum Flughafen. Und da sind wir wieder in La Vetta auf Malta.
I didn't even know I was this dangerous. I had to completely empty my pockets at the airport.
Haben
What a
sie
mess. Someone was here and searched the apartment.
alles durcheinander gebracht. Und die haben mein Geheimversteck gefunden.
Nothing was stolen. The thief didn't find what they were looking for.
Vielleicht war es auch der Bulle.
The thief got in through that window. The drawer is open, but nothing is missing.
And nothing is more. Brannte das schon immer? Habe ich Post?
The thief didn't get as far as here. Maybe I scared him away when I went in.
Na, hier ist ja eh nichts Interessantes.
What a nice smell. Violets from the Calypso meadow. Uncle, oh, Uncle, how I wish you'd just peek from behind that door and say, I'm back.
Da steht da wieder der Idiot. Achso, so geht das ja nicht. Muss ja hier so.
Someone broke into Uncle's apartment.
Didn't I tell you that someone should keep watch? What went missing?
Well, it would appear that nothing's gone. The intruder just left papers strewn around as if he was looking for something.
I have to see this.
Well, there's no need since nothing's gone.
Make up your mind, will you? If you ask me, you should file an official report of the offense.
And you didn't see anyone suspicious around here?
No. I did have a hunch that this house should be put under observation and protection. You, however, were against that idea.
Maybe I was wrong.
Well, I have enough other duties as it is.
A drunken parrot?
Don't mock. Let's be happy this island knows only that kind of trouble.
uncle's disappearance. Isn't that a problem?
I have my own theory about that. And what I just learned only serves to confirm it.
I'm sorry.
Professor Leroux is fine. Although he went into hiding, he returned home to retrieve some of his things. But he was in a hurry and left a bit of a mess.
Brilliant deduction, Inspector Holmes. So my uncle wouldn't even let me know he's all right?
Please note that your uncle doesn't necessarily know that you're here and worry about him.
Why do you persist in suspecting him of stealing those stones?
Because that is the simplest conclusion.
It's also completely wrong.
I do wish I were wrong.
Ugh, I can't believe this.
Either way, I'm certain your uncle is fine. In my estimate, there is absolutely no need to worry. Isn't that heartening?
You know, I'd rather the police took this matter more seriously.
I assure you we do.
Jojo.
In that case, goodbye.
The
Schönen
police
Dank,
are
Frank.
vigilant.
Nee,
Trust me.
krank heißt er ja. Krank.
I don't even know whether I
Schönen
wouldn't
Dank,
like
Frank.
Gronk to be right, as long as Uncle was safe and sound. The city is going to sleep. Mr. Carlotta closed the shop. I wonder how his brother and the parrot are doing.
Kann ich nicht direkt hoch? Ich klingel mal.
It's me, Sylvie.
Oh, great. I'm waiting upstairs with some wine.
Really? I'm on my way. He invited me for a glass of wine. Shouldn't I make myself more presentable? Oh well, it's not like I have an evening dress anyway. Thankfully the fish stench is gone.
Ja, das Puderdöschen haben wir ja auch irgendwie an den Haken gehängt. Und zwar im wahrsten Sinne des Wortes. Here I am.
How did it go?
You'd be surprised to see how well I can manage.
Go on, tell me.
Plateau, the owner of the gallery, is an old crone. Both she and her bodyguards kept following my every move and didn't let me touch anything.
So how did you see the stones?
I employed a diversion.
Any more curious and I'm going to turn into a cat.
I released the handbrake on Mrs. Plateau's car. When it smashed into the fence, the loud noise brought everyone out running to see what happened.
Very nice.
Then I ran into the warehouse. Picture this, it's pitch dark.
Very
but I'm
nice.
scared to
Are
turn
you
the light on.
crazy?
Yet in spite of this hellish stress, my brain is all cold logic and analysis.
That is admirable.
Good, and let's stick to that. I made a flashlight out of Mrs. Plateau's powder case. So I look, and there's these huge crates in the corner. And inside...
The tablet from Gozo.
Bingo! And in the other one, which, by the way, I had to lift the lid with a crowbar because it was that heavy, there were 4 small stone blocks.
Blocks?
Yeah, I thought these might be elements from the digital reconstruction of the Gozo temple.
What reconstruction? Can you tell me any more?
I mean the one that Simon made. You can see 4 plinths there, and on top of them, there are these small, sculpted stone blocks labeled with symbols. Small enough for the original ones to fit into my pocket.
You brought them along?
I meant to, but someone was there and wouldn't let me. I got a blow to the head, and when I woke up, there was Mrs. Plateau with her bodyguards, yelling at me like a harpy.
One of them hit you? The bastards.
Und vorher
Are
wurde
they
es
still in
geklaut. Also der mich geschlagen hat, der hat mir auch die... Hat mich niedergeschlagen? Der hat mir meine Steine geklaut, hat es aber nicht zurückgelegt und dann hat er geschrien, wir haben einen Einbrecher! Jemand hat dort auf mich gewartet. Hä? Ja, warum nimmt er sich dann nicht selbst die Steine und haut ab?
You said on the phone that you discovered something important.
Yes, I did. I found that the writing on the stone tablet tells of the taming of a mysterious power, which was the reason behind the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah.
So Uncle was right.
Ich denke, das war ein
Maybe I will
Vulkanausbruch
be able
oder
to
so.
prove my theory.
The writing says that those powers, born in the darkness of ancient times, awake from their dormant state only once every 4,000 years.
Well, I hope
Ja,
it's
die
not
brechen ja
now.
auch hin und wieder mal aus, diese
You know,
Vulkane.
those stone blocks you had in your pockets are vital to controlling this power.
So this is why they were stolen. Someone wants to control it.
Well, I'm not saying that this writing
Vulkankontrolle?
should be taken literally. However, ever since you brought me this book and those photos, unpleasant things have started taking place.
Someone was waiting there for me.
What makes you think that?
I never heard the door open.
That's not good news, Sylvie.
On the contrary.
What, it's good to get hit on the head?
Let's sum up my little excursion. I found out that the stones did indeed end up in Istanbul. Now we only need to find out who Mrs. Flateau really is.
They don't know you're Olivier Leroux's niece?
They weren't remotely interested in who I am. They threw me out like a rag doll and took off with the stones. I have no idea where they went.
You know, I don't know if your uncle would be happy. Either way, you're a very brave woman, Sylvie.
I can manage pretty well, don't you think, James?
Yes. Well, you do have an adventurous streak. You know what? Let's celebrate with a glass of wine.
Excellent. Let's toast to our hope of finding Uncle and the stones.
Yes. And to your theory.
And to the great mystery solvers.
What? You mean us?
So, do you travel a lot?
Well, my job now is all about digging through book collections throughout Europe.
Maybe I should go to Gozo.
Yes, it's a good idea. Go and talk to the archaeologist.
Should I tell him I saw the stones?
Yes, I think you can be honest with him.
And then what?
Well, then we need to be careful. Maybe you can go into hiding in Paris.
You're kidding, right?
Look, our adversaries will think you lost interest in the Gozo stones that way.
I'm supposed to stop looking for evidence corroborating my theory and go back to spinning theoretical yarns?
I don't know. I mean, either way, I have to disappear for a day.
Well, where will you go?
I think I'm going to try and hide in some monastery and continue working on those texts.
Monastery. But we'll stay in touch, right?
Yes, of course. When I'm finished, I'll mail the translation to Paris.
No, I'm not going back to Paris. Mail it here.
Okay.
I nearly forgot. Mrs. Flateau's business card.
She gave you a business card? As a token of sympathy, I'd imagine.
No, I found it in the warehouse. There are some words on the reverse, and I think it's Hebrew. Could you translate them?
Yeah, you know, I'm not all that good with Hebrew, but I can ask a friend.
I should be going.
Good luck. Let me know if you find anything.
You too.
It's been a pleasure hearing from you, Sylvie.
I should think so. It was a pleasure for me too.
Take care out there.
Und steckte schnell endlich ins Bett, meine Güte. So, und mein Inventar ist mal wieder geschrumpft. Ciao, James.
He'll be working on those texts in a monastery cell. What a mysterious man.
Oh oh. Dunkle Gasse.
Once again, someone is after me. I really could do without another bruise on my head. Maybe it's the same person who kidnapped Uncle. No way am I going into that dark cul-de-sac. There's someone lurking there.
Na, dann schlaf erstmal eine Runde, Mädchen. Sag ihm doch, dass da jemand dich verfolgt. Er ist doch von der Polizei. Da muss er sich doch kümmern. Wo läufst du hin? Hallo? Wo läufst du hin, Mädchen? Mädchen, wo läufst du hin? Hallo? Hallo? Hörst du mich noch? Hallo? Hier. Denen ist doch nix.
In that case, goodbye.
The police are vigilant. Trust me.
Leuten, die sagen, trust me, würde ich niemals trauen. Denn Leute, denen du trauen kannst, die müssen nicht sagen, trust me. Den vertraut man allein schon wegen, kann man ein Bett nicht benutzen. Wegen der Taten, die sie tun. Vielleicht soll ich dann doch nach Paris.
The archaeologist will wet his pants when he hears I've helped the stones, and not just anywhere, in Istanbul to boot.
Okay, auf nach Gozo.
I think it's time I visited the archaeologist.
Die weiß schon, wo es hingeht. Warum immer mitten in der Nacht? Gehört der jetzt, der Camper? Oder was ist das, Lieferwagen?
The crates are identical to the ones at Mrs. Plateau's. What is this? Some sort of unified standard in this professional circle?
Die wollen natürlich die Sachen hier ausprobieren. Die sind bestimmt an der Ausgrabungsstelle gerade am Machen und am Tun.
I had to lose my tail. I couldn't go straight there. There was some trouble. The woman. I'm assuming she's been arrested. No, not a problem. The stones are safe. Really, trust me. It won't come to that. I'm not taking this lightly. It's our goodwill. You can't put it like that. Yes, I'm on Gozo. Everything is prepared. It's not easy, but they're safe. All right. Just as we agreed.
It was he who hit me in the gallery. Ugh, that lying snake. Did he also persecute Uncle?
Man lässt seinen Autoschlüssel da oben drauf liegen.
Sylvie, think.
Habe ich da.
Trial and error method, they say.
Mein Poker ist weg. Vielleicht gibt es in der Toolbox was. Pry Tool. Oh, das sieht doch beides gut aus. Das Schisel nehme ich und den Hammer nehme ich auch.
Sylvie, think. Sylvie, think.
Ja, was
Trial
denn?
and error method, they say.
Geht beides. Entweder mit dem kann ich das hier aufmachen.
We need an alternative solution. Trial and error method, they say. No can do. Sylvie, think.
Wir müssen die beiden vorher einmal... Ja, das reicht doch, um was aufzubrechen. Ich muss die vorher kombinieren. So, kombinieren.
No can do. Sylvie, think.
Ein Nail. Ach Gott, jetzt muss ich die einzelnen Nails daraus, oder was?
No can do. The tablet. Why didn't Simon put it back into the temple? The tablet. Why didn't Simon put it back into the temple? Stone statuettes. I can't waste a chance like that again. I have to take them with me.
So, wieder zu das Ding. Dumm gelaufen. Wenn ich jetzt natürlich mit dem ganzen Transporter da... Oh oh. Ja, wir haben ein Problem. Warum, wenn die da in dem Tempel angewendet werden können, warum fliegt er durch die Gegend mit dem Zeug von dem Tempel weg?
Where am I? I slept through the entire journey.
Ja, warum sollte sie jetzt aufgehen? Die ging die ganze Zeit nicht auf.
We need an alternative solution. Trial and error method, they say.
Die sind noch da, okay. Da ist nichts mehr da. Naja, dann bricht das Ding auf.
It broke. Doesn't matter. I guess I won't need it anymore. Cold and misty morning. Where the hell am I?
Gute Frage.
A ruined gem of architecture. We need an alternative solution.
Mhm. Soll mir wahrscheinlich nur dieses eine Brett holen und den Besen. Und den Broomstick. Okay. Nu? Gucken wir mal in den Bogengang. Eine Fontäne. Ein Schlauch. Wasser mit Alge. Angeschlossen.
This column would make a hell of a battering ram. These cobblestones should be smoothed out in order to roll the pillar over them. I don't have the strength to push the pillar. Maybe I should use some sort of lever. We need an alternative solution. These cobblestones should be smoothed out in order to roll the pillar over them.
Kann ja leider nicht ganz folgen.
Well, you have some grease to take a ride. I don't have the strength to push the pillar. Maybe I should use some sort of lever.
Hab ich doch da.
Well, you have some grease to take a ride. We need an alternative solution.
Was will er denn noch?
We need an alternative solution. I don't have the strength to push the pillar. Maybe I should use some sort of lever.
Wozu will ich das überhaupt machen?
I don't have the strength to push the pillar. Maybe I should use some sort of lever.
Ja, wenn mir der Zweck nicht klar ist, ist es halt schwierig, die Mittel zu wählen.
Trial and error method, they say. Trial and error method, they say. I don't have the strength to push the pillar. Maybe I should use some sort of lever.
Da hast du deinen Hebel.
These cobblestones should be smoothed out in order to roll the pillar over them.
Vielleicht sollte ich es vorher noch
These
machen.
cobblestones should be smoothed out in order to roll the pillar over them.
Ja, ich muss wahrscheinlich die Fontäne anmachen. Gucken wir uns mal den Gang an.
Henry, please accept our gratitude towards the Order.
We shouldered this burden for 7 centuries, and we did fine.
I understand the bitterness, but I can assure you the stones will be kept in the safest place I know.
I do hope so. I'm glad it's all behind me.
No, this isn't over yet. I'm afraid they
Mossad?
are going to try anyway.
What are you driving at?
This thing needs to be kept in our underground chambers as well.
Are you not overestimating the danger?
Listen, I know these people. They are aware of how easy and how quickly everything can be lost. This is why they will not hesitate. And I have no intention of allowing the apocalypse to happen.
Apocalypse? There's a grand word.
Therefore, as I live, declares the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, surely Moab will be like Sodom, and the sons of Ammon like Gomorrah.